Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we back at it with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. I hope you guys are having a good one, a good evening, weekend, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, whatever time you guys are watching this video, man. I hope you guys are having a good one, man. But as always, you guys know how we do it on the channel, and if you don't, we do one upload a day, and we take one request per upload. So if you guys do have a request, drop it down in the comments section. But for today's video, we have a request from one person in particular. Willa Pretorius on YouTube wants to see a rich racer build, V12 swapped, something with a wide body, man. So we're gonna see if we can accomplish all of those things. Now I'm just, this one is gonna be a little bit different because I'm actually gonna have the option here to buy the car. Now, if I was a racer with a lot of money, what might I buy? Now, right off of the bat, Audi definitely comes to mind, BMW, Mercedes, but let's say we had just a little bit more money than that. What would we buy, man? Now, after careful consideration, man, I'm gonna kind of go outside the box here. Instead of doing like a Lamborghini, Ferrari, we're gonna go with the 2005 Ford GT. Now, the reason that I'm going with this one, man, is, it's not every day you see a riced out Ford GT. Most of them, if you do see them, are pretty much original, man. These cars, for whatever reason, very hard to come by. A lot more rare, shall we say, than a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. As messed up as that is to say, you just don't see these cars, especially here in Canada, every single day. Now, I myself live in Toronto. Well, I actually just moved. A little bit more information on that in another video. But I used to live in Toronto, and even in Toronto, man, I think I only seen one of these actual Ford GTs. So what we're gonna do for this one is we're gonna race it out, man. Now, as you can see, we're starting out with a relatively nice looking Ford GT. Now, we're gonna do our best to make this thing as ugly as possible. Right off of the bat, we are gonna swap in that 6.5 liter V12. Now, I believe this is a 5.4 liter supercharged motor stock. We're gonna go with the V12 because we got a lot of money. And you know what? We're also gonna piss off a couple of Ford fanboys while we're out here. Now, speaking of Ford fanboys, man, really, the only good thing about this car is that, because it is essentially, of the best Ford that you can get. You know how good Mustangs are with taking out crowds? Well, this thing will take out crowds much easier than that. So that's a good positive that you guys can get. Now, obviously, racers like to race things up. If we were doing a legit race car, this might also be an option, but because it's so ugly looking, I think we're gonna add both the wing and that stupid lip up there. I don't know, for whatever reason, some cars in this game just don't benefit from that front lip. A lot of them do, but there's just some out there that absolutely suck. Now, obviously, if you're a racer, you're gonna have a bulb tire compound because you can't afford new tires. But because we're rich racers, man, we're gonna go ahead and buy up the most expensive tire that we can buy, which is either the race tire. We're gonna go with the Hot Wheels because, you know what, racers don't really have a clue what's going on, man, and a racer would probably think that little red ring around that wheel is cool. Under certain circumstances, I've done a couple rat rod builds where that red line has come in handy, but on this one, it's gonna be, something that's not good. I'm gonna skim through a couple of wheels here until I find some racer wheels. Now, obviously, a lot of options, man, but I'm going to go with these work design DHs. Now, these remind me of some old school Mercedes-Benz wheels, but on this car, they're just going to look ugly. We're also going to beef up the wheel size as big as possible. 22s, I'm rolling 22s, and 23s in the back, man. This thing is a donk. Oh my God, what a beast, sonny. Alrighty, now we're getting somewhere. I'm thinking the clutch needs to get upgraded. We do have money, we are rich, but we're not smart, so we're not gonna do anything else. Transmission, let's leave it stock, man. Now, as far as the platform and handling goes, I'm not gonna upgrade the brakes because racers, they tend to upgrade the things that aren't gonna help the performance of the car. We're also gonna throw on some rally springs and dampers on here. And I'm thinking that's probably going to be it as far as that goes. Now, engine-wise, we're not going to get too carried away. You guys know racers, big fan of intakes, man. We do have money, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade those twin turbos that we put on here. And you know what? Just for fun, because we are racers and everybody knows that the biggest racers own front-wheel drive cars, I'm going to go ahead and put an all-wheel drive drivetrain in here, and then we're going to swap all the power to the front wheels, and I think that's going to give us the best race possible. So now that we got all of that out of the way, what we need to do is jump into the tuning. Now, really, we're not going to do anything too crazy. The only crazy thing really that we are going to do is be this excessive camber. Springs already as high as they can get in the air, which is great because usually racers are riding around with blown out shocks and struts. We're also going to soften up the springs, the stiffness there, just because racers like to have, like I say, crappy shock suspension and all that good stuff. Oh, and it looks like we need to upgrade our differential in order to get the power to the front wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I knew I forgot something there. All right, now that that's out of the way, we can get all that power to the front wheels, and I think we're going to benefit the most as a racer from that. Now comes the fun part for the designs and paints. Now, you guys know this nice little black paint job we got on here is actually pretty nice. I like it. However, we're going to mess that up real quick, man. Now, obviously, you guys know when I do the racer builds, I like to have just really bright, flamboyant, ugly colors that you typically wouldn't see on, you know, an everyday car. Racers like to wrap their cars, plasti dip them, all kinds of strange colors and things like that. So I think we're going to go ahead and do the same here. We got a nice kind of little hot pink going on here. What I am going to do with the hood, though, is fade out the hood here, simply because racers tend to paint the hoods black with very cheap paint. Fades out over time. You guys know how that works. As far as the wheels go, we are going to make these as chrome as possible. Racers love big chrome wheels, and to be honest, you know, 10, 15 years ago, you might catch me with some chrome wheels on my car. However, they're just, I can't do it, man. Unless they're nice deep dish chrome wheels, I don't know, I just can't do it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is not paint matching the tint. We're basically going to put on a purple, you know, the Canadian Tire, the Walmart tint goes on, fades after a little bit. That's what we're going for here. And now that we got that out of the way, man, it's time to apply some ugly decals. And you guys know how we do it. Lightning bolts, flames, different things like that. For sure the way to go. But we're going to find something, maybe some lines this time around, man. Let's switch it up. Find an ugly color that's really going to conflict with what we got going on here. Blue and pink, or red, white. Let's do like a ugly, I don't know, man. I was kind of digging the blue. Let's go for a light blue on this one. We're going to size this one up real quick. And I think that's looking pretty good right there, actually. We're going to go ahead and insert all from the opposite side and save to the current car. Too many save files, obviously, man. So I'm going to have to go ahead and apparently delete some of these real quick. Every single time I literally need to start getting rid of some of my cars, man. It's getting a little bit carried away now, or a little bit out of hand nowadays. But now that we got all of that out of the way, man, we're ready to hit the road, see what this V12 twin turbo is like with all the power to the front wheels. Now, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm interested to see how this one turns out. Sounds very nice. I was expecting the back end to kick out there, but obviously this thing feels like a very, very fast Honda Civic right now. Okay, let's get back out on the road here. We are cooking here. Just spinning those tires, man. See how it handles. Not very good, to be honest. It's a different experience, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. Having such a powerful car, front-wheel drive, it's actually kind of fun, man. Oh, coming up over the crest, those front tires breaking loose. We are definitely rich racing right now. Let's just get a little side profile shot here. Oh yeah, man, this thing's a beaut. That black hood, not really digging that hood though. I can't, am I? Nah, not really, man, but that's okay. We're racers. No regrets, buddy, no regrets. So basically, I really actually like this car, man. This is kind of funny. Now watch when I hit the gas and I turn, it just torque steers like crazy. Just wants to go like pretty much straight. Oh, that little Volkswagen looked like he did a little e-brake there. The needle's just buried on this thing, man. This V12 revving a little bit higher than that supercharged V8 was. Let's just put it that way. Speed zone. Didn't even see this one here. Now you have to hit that e-brake in order to get the back end to swing around and then get on the gas to straighten the car back out. It's actually pretty fun, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, just took it right off of the road here. Super fun, man. Ugly as sin, but I'm not gonna lie, this is a fun car. It is fast. I'd be interested to see how this thing does in a race, man, because to be honest, the handling I don't really think is gonna entirely be there. But I mean, it's quick, and so it'd really be a toss-up on how many turns were in the race that we're doing. You know what I mean? But we are whipping along quite nicely, man. Almost hitting 300 kilometers an hour there. That's pretty impressive for a front-wheel drive old friggin' Ford GT, man. Oh, look out. We are cooking here, man, but I'm thinking, I thought we were heading back to the city, but let's just fast travel, man. We're going on about 18 minutes unedited here, man. So you guys know what that means. It's about time to pull over, take our little thumbnail for the screenshot thumbnail YouTube video. And probably put an end to this video, man. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you're not subscribed yet, definitely smash subscribe. You know, let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments section. If you guys want to see this one go from rice to nice, hashtag rice to nice down in the comments section. And that's about it, man. So as always, I'm your boy D Nally, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. We gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Oh, oh, oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh.